James with the drip.
Test. Test, test. Okay, you guys can hear me now. It looks like cool. Moving up in the world. Let's see if we can get this goofy camera to work now. Or not the camera, but the video capture device. Alright, looks like that should do it. Okay. So, good morning, as I was saying earlier. So hey, check this out, guys. I got this track here. Originally worked on it with someone else a long time ago, like over a year ago. You know, I'm no longer talking to that person, whatever, no big deal. So I'm just making some enhancements to it and gonna have some fun. Do a quick sound check to see how loud this is as far as goes, but I call this one systematic, and truthfully I had 90% of the song done before that person even showed up, so no guilt trip. Alright.
James with the drip.
Alright, so there's something we can have a little bit of fun with. These hi-hats, right? So like I said, I wrote this song a long time ago, so it's not as much as my newer stuff. So let's see if we can have some fun here. So what I'm doing there is like a minor, if you guys want to know. So that's the minor third instead of the major third, if you want. So some people do half steps. I prefer to go minor. Alright, so that sounds a little better, so let's see if we can get it a little bit more creative. So here we go. triple it here. Maybe even put another one here. So that second time, we have that conflicting there a little bit, right? So I'm going to do, just go to this one, duplicate it, and just take that little tail off here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so it's that entire, just that guy. Alright, so there we go. So let's take that hi-hat, and just because I wrote the original song, like the song, I know where everything is, so looks like these are going to be that same section over here. So I'm just going to control click, drop them there. So now boom, boom, awesome. If you guys have never really watched me do this before, I kind of like to have 3 hi-hats, by the way. So it's like a hard hi-hat, a softer hi-hat, and an open hi-hat at a minimum. So that's alright. This section looks a little better with the hi-hat already. Alright, so I already did something to this track before I started. My apologies. I wasn't thinking initially about going live, but I haven't seen you guys in a while. You haven't seen me in a while. Sure, you never seen that. It's a goatee. I don't even know how I grew one. Joking. I still can't grow a full mustache, right, guys? But anyways, so this section here sounded pretty good. We might add a pad or something in eventually, but we'll get to that later, right? So the one thing that I did already before I went live with you guys is that I used to have all my kicks on a single kick line, right? It was a 4 on the floor, something kind of interesting, right? That's kind of like weird. I don't know. Anyway, so I changed up the drums a little bit, and as you can see here, this one's still a 4 on the floor, kinda, but I switched it between 2 kicks. It's actually the same kick sample, but I just have the drum bus in here, right, guys? And I configure the drum buses a little differently. What I mean by that is, if you check this out, this one's got like 70% boom. I took the decay down a little bit just so it's not as rumbly after it hits initially, And then on this one, less boom. Surprised I didn't put more crunch on it. Let's put more crunch on it and see how it sounds. Alright, so solo it, let's hear how it sounds. Alright, so fun stuff there. Fun stuff. Yay! So we'll check this one out for a little bit, but the more I get into it, I don't think there's as much stuff as I really want to do with you guys, but I did want to show you a couple little things. I'm not gonna... Let's hear that going into this, one of my favorite moments here. So yeah, just a little sneak peek. Still working on enhancing this one a little bit more, but I think I got another track that we can build if you guys want to. Let's just have a little bit of fun, right? The other track is, a couple splice loops I just got. Let's see if we can make anything with it. unless anyone wants to put in the chat to do anything different. I'm open. I'm having a good time. But if you guys want me to come back to this track a little later, let me know. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we got a little guitar action. Put that on the bottom. Get the next one involved. The next one involved. Hey, we'll have all sorts of fun, right? Okay. So it looks like it thinks we're at 118. This looks like it's 118. That's good. First thing I'm going to do here, guys, is instead of complex, let's make it complex pro and lower the formants real quick. That's what I do with just for starters with everything, and then go into everything else from there, right? Whoop. All right. You know, I'm verifying again that my sequence BPM is 118. That's what it shows on this kit. Alright, so lower the formants too, right? So everything looks good. Alright. Now, I got the top here, which is, I usually don't get percussion from Splice, but I actually did, so I'm just going to throw it in there for now just to have. Excuse me. So I'm sure you guys want me to press this play button, so let's hear how it sounds. Obviously, this mix is going to be a little out of whack still. Alright, sounds fun. You know, definitely some magical moments in there. So we got some cool stuff here. Now, the first important thing that we got to do here, folks, is save the file, right? Probably should have saved it even before we brought anything in, but hey, we'll save the file. So, yep. Okay. $11.99, not bad, not bad. Okay, so here's the Earth round. You could say that's a pretty sweet Earth, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna get some kick drum action. We might even get an 808. Not sure if we're gonna rock the 808 out this time or not, but we'll have some fun, guys. We'll have some fun. Okay, kick drums. You know, the kick that I've been using a lot is this famous one. Now, might change it later, but I'm just going to make it this one right now. The main purpose is because Mr. David Guetta himself, Sir David Guetta, #1 DJ, by the way. Shout out to David Guetta. Maybe he'll learn about me one day. Joking. Anyways, so he always suggests to have the same kick in your beats, you know, at least in the same album, right, or the same EP, same whatever release you got going on, right? So, all right. So this is in G sharp. I'm actually going to clear all colors on that. The reason is because that's a not used folder, and I just used it just for organization's sake. Remove it from there, then I don't just randomly grab from it. Okay. I said G sharp, right? Yep, okay. So lower the drive. I like a hard compressor there. It's G sharp. So you'll notice that it says G sharp and it has a small plus there because, you know, when we did the frequency on moving this. If you tap that, it takes away that plus and it's actually then on pitch instead of fluctuating there. I like to have my far left kick to be the boomy one, right? I just showed you guys in that last one, right? So I'm just going to start with like a good 80%. If I can get it with the mouse. There it is. Okay. Maybe like a 90% decay. And like, you know, this is always moving. Of course, I'm going to do a -8 for the out. That's because, like, seriously, this is going to get real boomy real quick with that drum bus. All right, let's go back up to audio effects again. We're going to go to drum bus for our second kick. You know, again, I'm just going to do the hard compressor. Maybe like a 15% boom. Make it a little crunchy. And go up to G sharp again, tap that. Hit -8. All right, there we go. Yay, and just for good posterity, we are going to hit that Control S. Yes. Say yes to Control S. Control save. Save that file. You'll thank me later. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so that's fun, right? That's fun. What type of... guitars are fun, but we'll probably use that for like a verse or something. I want to get that synth action in here. Yeah. So none of this has anything. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's a nice ARP. Alright. Now, the clap that I love to use. Probably shouldn't give this information away so much, right? Joking. But hey, you know, knowledge sharing, guys. So, knowledge sharing. Okay. Oh, we were looking for claps, not hi-hats. But anyways, trap slap. Ooh, so good. Alright. So we're at 118. We made these already to Pro. Just for fun. How's 128 sound? Let's just for fun. Alright, that's some fun. Okay, here we go. So we got the clapper, the trap slapper. Alright. I'm going to do those hi-hats next. And, you know, as I was saying a couple minutes, you know, when we were looking at that other track, I like to have 3 different ones. So I'm going to use that harsh one, that soft one, and an open. Alright. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. I'm going to almost do it in halftime. I'm just feeling that halftime, like, bouncy feel to this one. You know, because, like, I'll show you guys, like, what I would do otherwise sometimes. But let's see how this sounds. So that sounds kind of cool, right? So what I was talking about, like the other way I would do it is like do it on the ands almost, right? Do this on 2 and 4 instead of 3 because that's what kind of makes it. Yeah, it's weird. Just fun mathematics. That sounds fun too, right? Decisions. Should we go slow? Should we go fast? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go, right? Maybe do a little bit of both and kick dupa. Okay. Yeah, I think we gotta go with the faster clap. The slow down tempo though we'll keep for later. Okay. No, I'm probably not gonna have the hi-hats on the opening. So what I'm gonna do is copy this clap here, right? You can see right here I got 64 beats, you know, for that loop, 64 for this loop, right? And right now I got 4 for this one, so bada boom, bada bang. So let's turn this off for a few seconds. What I'm going to do is just start the track, see where we're at, as far as like when I think the clap should come in, right? When the clap. So I almost really wonder here, guys. Is the second half really that different, or was it just the fact that those come in the second half? Looks like that's a little different on the guitar. It drops, but I don't even have the guitar in yet. So I'm going to copy paste those down there, okay? Now check this out. Let's maybe just make it half that length of the first one. Okay. Alright, sounds good, right? Alright, cool. So let's go up here. We're going to bring that up a level. Alright, whatever. Now let's play it. Alright, so we got something there. Let's make this an 8. So I'm just going to hit duplicate. We were at 4, now it'll be 8 beats. As you can see down there. Do the same thing with that second kick we have, right? There we go. Alright, so now you see I have both highlighted at the same time. And this is really cool because I can just switch between the two up top here real easily. So yellow is my low kick drum. So let's have that be on 1. So this song's a little goofy. We're going to have some fun with it. Probably have to have a harder hit on 1 because everything's coming in on that offbeat, right? not bad, you know. Got a little bit there. Let's bring up that guitar work. I'm gonna hit Control and like click it up there. Now, I do the same thing with these two. Control click up there. Now, this could be interesting with the guitar because I might have to end up actually starting the loop at 9, the 9th instead of 1. But we'll find out. It all depends on what this little measure is over here. Which you can't see because my ugly mug's in the way. Joking. Alright. Alright, so let's first of all with these two. There it is. So I'm going to just start those at the second half, so now it comes in right away. That sound kind of goofy, so just in case, let's start it at 9. Alright, let's bring back in some of those synths from the last section. Might need it bad. Yeah, that synth's just gonna ride the whole time, man. That's what's happening. Okay, cool. Alright, so I have a clap in the hook. The reason I do a clap in the hook is it's kind of like, hey, everyone, let's join along. You know, like, let's have some fun, right? So I like to keep it separated, right, for the verses. So what I mean by that, kind of joking, of course, with the lyricism there. But what I mean by that is essentially if I have a clap on the hook, well, I probably shouldn't use a clap on the verse or the bridge or whatever, right? You know, give some differentiation, give some thought for that audience, let them appreciate it. So anyways, here I was about to get some snaps. So, you know, one thing that's pretty important is just knowing your samples or what you have, right? It's fun to download a lot of samples, and I'm guilty of doing this as well. But if you don't know where they are or what they are, it's tough sometimes, you know. There it is. Okay. And I mean, to be fair, you can also search in the bar. Like if you, it's pretty easy, but okay. Control click to get it to drag over there. Now, I'm kind of weird about the order I like everything. I think I do claps before snaps, but I'll do snares after kicks. Just systematic, you know. Okay. Ooh, that's fun. Alright. So, with this one, let's listen to this again. So I like that, like, you know, with that differentiation, you know, having differences between the two sides, you know, or your two sections as far as drum beat, you know, or this or that. It's kind of interesting sometimes because you want it to be different, but then not too different, but you still, you know, it's give and take, guys, give and take. And it's always a work in progress. We can do more to those drums. Until it's on iTunes or SoundCloud or whatever, it is still a work in progress. And even that, it might still be secretly a work in progress. Something like that. Oh, I kind of like that quick little hit there. Let's see how this sounds. Alright. Just because I want to have as much fun as possible with you guys and show you as many cool little tricks as I can. Let's check this out, man. So, look, if you guys use Ableton, I barely use return tracks. In fact, if I do, I mute them. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why you can have a return track and mute it? The sidechain. And what I mean by that is, since I'm using multiple kicks, right, guys, you can only really sidechain one device, right? Unless you send multiple devices to a return, mute the return, and just have that return going to the sidechain. I was pretty proud of that one. All right, here we go. So I got my kicks over here. You know, it's funny, I don't even think I really have much to sidechain yet. But there it is. Audio to sends only. Ah, shoot. You guys may or may. I think you saw it. Regardless. Alright, cool. Let's get some hi-hats. Alright. Get them on the offbeat too with that. Control click, you know. Alright. Jolly, happy dance music. God, I love it. Okay. So, let's have some fun. So, you know, as I was saying, you know, drums are sometimes a struggle for me because I sometimes make it too complicated. Then you got to back off and make it more simple for the user so the user doesn't get lost in the sauce type stuff, right? Or user or listener or whatever, sorry. I also have an IT background, so I'm used to saying user sometimes instead of... anyways. Whew! That was amazing. Alright, so let's take off that triplet grid again. We're going to do a double here, I think. And you know, for that differentiation stuff we were talking about, or at least I was talking about, Like oh, you guys can't. I gotta find a better place for that. Okay. All right, so we are how many minutes in? 37 minutes in, and literally, we have an A section, we have a B section. Now, I've been doing this for on and off for 15 years, so by all means, it's not just something you roll out of bed and start doing. But we got a lot more work to do, so don't worry if you were thinking I was gonna go forever, leave or whatever. I might take a 5-10 minute break. That's a whole nother story. Anyway. Man, I didn't even realize how bad we were going. Look at that. 3. Ugh. Let's go -5. Now, another trick that I'll do sometimes, guys, and man, I'm a generous guy today. Joking. No, if you guys ask me questions, I'll usually tell you what's up with stuff, but let's have some fun. So, this kick is big and boomy, right? Big and boomy. And then we had, I guess there was a bass in there, right? So that's kind of a bass. What's this? Alright, so that's a bass. This is a bass, right? Oh man. Alright, so 12. These are all kind of in the lower spectrum. That's interesting. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take current tracks 10 and 11 and just put them over here. Actually, I take that back. Let's put them there. I like to have my basses first. Well, not like totally first, I guess. Technically, I go percussion, if you notice on my left. Percussion, then bass, then chords, then lead usually. Then like risers, then vocals. Just essentially it helps you if you figure out if you want to use that, go for it, right? But I mean, as far as like organization goes, so you can literally go to your song or whatever you're doing and immediately know where you gotta go or what you gotta do, you know. So, it's kind of funny. When I was in my younger years of producing or whatever, when I first started using Ableton, I used to hate groups. I still kind of do. But I only use them for little stuff sometimes. Like, actually, I don't even know if this one will work properly now that I think about it. So what I'm thinking about doing is I need to do a sidechain, right, for those 3 devices. And to save CPU, I was thinking about doing a group for them all, but at the end of the day, it's probably not going to give me the same results or the results that I'm expecting if I group them and do a sidechain on all 3. So let's actually do Control Z. I do groups like that sometimes for other effects, but you know, with a sidechain compressor, it's going to, I think, not. It's going to be more dynamic than we would be expecting. So, for instance, if only one of the three parts is playing, we're going to get a different result than if all three parts are playing at the same time. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, please, post them in the chat. Do my best to look at the multi-stream chat. Just let me know. Alright. So we're going to try the sidechain compression. Sidechain compression. Now, the only thing that really sucks about doing these return tracks, pardon my French, is that you have to, like, when you solo them, to try and listen to what you have. Like, as far as, like, so if I went here, went to audio effects, now let's use the stock Ableton compressor, or whatever I got. I have a few other compressors, but just for fun. So I'm going to use my kicks there. Okay. Start with like a negative 15. Alright. So if I do this, this. So it's not as conflicting anymore on the bottom end, right? That's what your sidechain does, is that it makes that kick pop out a little bit more, at least in the way that I have it, I'm going with it. Okay. I usually just start with auto. There's probably someone out there that's like, why aren't you listening to it and doing all that stuff? Well, because we're still working on it, guys, I think I may have forgotten that one. Yep. Oh. Alright. So now, hopefully, when we play it again, the bottom end won't be so muddy. Alright, so one more thing we can do is actually add a compressor to the heavy kick. And it's not going to be a crazy one, but what I'm actually going to do is sidechain that second kick a little bit. It's not going to be like the negative 15 by any means, but like negative 7. So just lets the second one, the embellishment, if you will, come out a little bit. Okay. So, here we are. Alright. Let's drag these down a little bit, create some runway for us. Because we're about to have all sorts of fun. What I mean by that is check this out. I'm going to leave 2 gaps here. 2 lines, 2 empty lines specifically. The reason why is this. So check this out. We start off with our clap, right? So that means our hi-hat feels all left out. So we should have that clap come in first, and we'll have the snap come in third. Wait, snap come in third? What comes in second? I don't know yet. We'll find out. Maybe let's bring that good. So that's the guitar, I think, right? That's the main synth. What the fuck? That's the guitar. All right. So you hear how that sounds without the guitar. Okay. Let's put that down there to come in third as well. You know what? We'll find out. We'll find out. All right. So what you can do is you can control click these, right? And why I'm doing this, I'm sure you guys are all wondering. So you can hit Control E. Now remove those stops. Okay. Ooh, that's fancy. It's a fancy. Okay. The reason you want to do that is so you can bring and remove parts easier. All right. All right. So here's our hook again. We might bring a different bass into the hook, you know, just for fun. All right. Now, on that second time, let's drop the kick. All right, so we're going to have snaps. We'll bring the hi-hats in second, kicks in third. So we'll probably want to keep this going, which is that synth that's just like carrying the song, right? So we'll keep that going. And then, so this is probably going to come in third. Let's have that come in second, something like that. All right, it looks cool. All right. All right. Sorry, my back kind of hurts a little bit. Oh. All right, let's check this out. So we got 7, so that's gonna be the start. So we gotta remove some of these dangle squares, right? Stops. Excuse me. Ooh. All right, sorry. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, so 6 is the hook, 7. That's going. And into 8. 9. Looks good. 10. Oh, back again. And then. All right. Now, I also have the push too. I will usually use it when I'm not streaming, but since I am streaming, I'm just going to try to use my keyboard and mouse for everything. So, there's a few things we can definitely do to this song still. I think we're going to take a quick break. It's, yeah. It's been 52 minutes. Let me take a quick break.
drip.
Guess I muted the wrong thing. Anyways, here I am. Good morning for those just tuning in. And for those loyal listeners, thank you. Appreciate you guys. All right. So, we got this little ditty going on. And let me get my mouse going here. There it is. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, man, I so want to use the push, but for you guys, I won't. See another camera, maybe. Next time. Next time. I realize I can use the camera that I currently have, but it's just not the best time. Yes, that is a slight OCD you just saw there. But be good to your project, be good to your computer, be good to your music, it'll be good to you. At least that's my theory. Your music, it'll be good to you. At least that's my theory. Cool. So, I hit stop like 5 more times just to make sure that my cursor isn't indeed at the front. Alright. So that's there. Here we go. So you'll notice on the right, I got my little cursor there. And it's launching those clips, right? As it's going, launching those clips. All right. Now, obviously, there's several things we need to do to the song still, but 2 minutes is how long the song is already. And, well, we are an hour and 8 minutes into this stream. And, oops, I forgot to disarm the track. Da-da-da! Well, hey, that's okay, because all we gotta do is select them and delete those extra ones. Or you can keep them if you really want to, but whew. Now, what's interesting, and I'm kind of glad I did this if you guys are just tuning in, because you'll be able to check out that actually when you record like that and you're switching the scenes or whatever, it'll start the track where it is, not exactly where that comes in. Okay. So, lots of cool stuff here, right, guys? I like it so far. All right. So, we still haven't used the top yet. So, that is totally going in right here, right? When that kick drops out. Maybe even do that second half. Yeah, let's hear how that sounds. And I'm going to put that up by the drums more. Alright. So that kind of like drowned out the snaps. So let's take out those snaps there, right? We're going to hit the old faithful Control S because say yes to Control S. Save your darn files. Had to do another Control S. Okay. So the favorite part of every song for me, it's kind of like, for me at least, someone else suggested the idea and I obliged. And even better, someone on my Twitch stream, Prince Jaguar I believe is his name, or her name, to be fair, they made me an awesome tag. So I gotta rock it every chance I got. Alright, so we want to bring it in before that clap. Maybe like there. We'll see.
James with the drip.
God, that was sweet. We're gonna unwarp it so it's a little shorter too, not.
James with the drip.
Man, I totally duplicated that somehow. Okay. Let's just put that there. I say somehow, but we're recording this, and I'm sure those listeners at home, you probably saw it. My bad. Probably like a control and click or whatever, but hey.
James with the drip.
So let me explain this next move here. It's a karate chop, if you will, joking. But I'm just gonna click here and then shift and click all the way to the top and do Control E, I think. All right, now you'll notice we got a nice split there. You'll see that move multiple times. Multiple times you'll see that move. All right. This might sound a little goofy, but we'll see how it sounds. Excuse me. Let's check this out. So maybe we can bring this as a riser into this section too. Yes, we can. All right. Woo. All right. So let's extend that out a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do for the outro, I think, is take this and do that first half there. So let's hear how it sounds. So yeah, it just kind of ends abrupt there, so I'll have to figure out, might put like a delay on it or something like that for it to fade out into the distance. Because it just shuts off. Okay. Maybe even get like a little piece from here, just like, let's check this out. That works for now.
James with the drip.
another riser with it. It sounds good as is. Don't get me wrong, but I think we can give it a little bit more, you know? Give it a little bit more. All right. Control T for a new track. Okay. I have a collection of risers. Risers, risers, and risers. So, believe me when I tell you, if you're just starting off, just take patience, man. Take time. I have a membership to Splice, which they don't pay me to say that, but they have some fun stuff, real fun stuff. They don't pay me yet. Joking. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So Goofy Me. We're in like I didn't play this, so I always forget what key we're in. I think it's G sharp. Yep, G sharp. Okay. Cool. So let's find G sharp up here. Anything in G sharp? Anything in G sharp? Looking for G sharp. Looking for G sharp. All right. So let's check it out. All right. Let's go like -7 on that. We might try like taking some of that out too. Like I don't know. That's so. Let's see, because I love everything in there right there. You know. Okay. Well, let's see what else we can do.
James with the drip.
Not gonna promise much, but man, maybe I should play bass a bit. I haven't played bass in a little while. Yeah, I was jamming with this one band, and I don't know, man. I got an album, ooh, I got some tracks I'm putting together right now, and I'm focusing on that. This track, we'll see what happens. Jaguar. My apologies, it's a computer chair, and computer chairs are really not meant too much, at least. Let me turn up maybe the mic a little bit. Just notice I was a little low, still not peaking, whatever. Hopefully that's a little better. I don't know. Maybe that's worse. Joking. Okay. So. Just getting a guitar cable. I'm sorry, a bass cable. Instrument cable. Okay. I just kind of feel like playing bass to this. I was hearing a line in my head, and I could bust out the everything there. But I have an audio interface that I'm just going to plug this into instead of going through my amp, so you guys should be able to hear everything. Maybe I'll even Geddy Lee this shit. Pardon. Try not to curse on here. I'm sure I'll accidentally do worse than that. Real quick, my apologies if there's a loud pop in a few seconds. Oh, here we go. But first, so for those at home that are planning on doing this themselves, realize that the first thing that we always need to do as string players, brass players, woodwind players, doesn't matter. Tune. Now, if you have Ableton, like I do, might get Fruity Loops soon. We'll see. They got a nice little special on it. For like, but yeah, that's a whole other story. Anyways. Well, I know several of you might be disappointed that my gamer tag is Bass Master Jim. That's bass guitar, bass voice, bass trombone. Alright, so this might give it a little feedback, hopefully not. Audio Fix Tuner. And yes, it has to come through the stream right now, I believe. Oh, if you want to hear me, you gotta hear the bass. Close enough for jazz. Whatever, let's see how it sounds. Now, take it easy out there because I'm not even warmed up on bass. I haven't played bass in a couple weeks. But I'm just going to play the song through, jam out, see what I can find. In fact, I think the key is G sharp. Man, I don't know scales on the bass. I just know scales by ear, so this could be good, could be bad. Let's sound check that real quick. Okay, it is peaking a little bit. Maybe turn it down on my end. Probably not going to go in that heavy with it. Okay.
James with the drip.
Need that lower note. Not terrible, right? Had some glorious moments in there. There was one lick to be truthful, I couldn't figure out. That was in my mind. So I might just play around with that for a little bit.
James with the drip.
I think I like that lick a lot, so I'm probably gonna do that one for something. You see, got a sneeze coming on. Bless me. Okay. So yeah, let's work on this. All right. So I mean, that was okay. I mean, come on. First time literally playing to it, jamming to it, doing anything with that song with this bass guitar. As I just literally started the song about an hour and a half ago.
James with the drip.
Okay. So I think I can start here. Came in way too early. Still kind of tried doing something though, right? Sure, if you at home didn't notice, that's a good thing. That is art. Being well, whatever. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, my bad, guys. Practice makes perfect. So I guess in the give me a couple minutes on this one, guys. If you need to, maybe grab some coffee. It's almost 8 o'clock. I think my time at least in the morning. Good old sleep schedules. You know, you got to get up early sometimes, and I had to get up at 5 a.m. every day this week. At least the last 3 days. Excuse me. So, yeah, here I am. And, cannot wait for that Ableton 11 to come out. Because they're going to have, like, this new mode, I think, where I could do, like, 5 different takes, and it'll automatically, like, choose the best one. But for now... I totally forgot the bass line. Here we go. Fuck it. Pardon. I need a swear jar. Yeah, I always forget bass lines and come up with different ones. It's a terrible tragedy sometimes. But we'll see.
Sorry. That was fun. I think I could find some good licks in there. Not gonna lie, I was having the time of my life there, but as with all good things, sometimes it hurts. Oh, got the headphones on. Almost yanked my own headphone cable out. That would have been awesome. Give me one quick second, gotta just scratch the old head. Maybe even need to get a haircut. Who knows? Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here. But we want to hear that tag, though.
James with the drip.
Alright, so... Oh, what the fuck did it... Swear jar. Where's the swear jar? A little ambitious there, I guess. Okay. How does this one sound? Woo! Alright, let's have some fun. Loops. Loops, loops, loops. Yep. Oops, I made a loops. Alright. Well, anyways, what I'm trying to get at here, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, is... Yeah, you're right. I may have only played it right once. Okay. So I think that's the start. So if you guys didn't know what I just did there, I adjusted the start to be at 9 instead of 8, because the ending of that one was correct. The ending wasn't for that one. So let's check this out. Yeah, I didn't like that, but I know I was doing some cool octave stuff eventually. Alright, well, looks like I'll have to re-record that section. Have no fear. Bass Master Jim is here.
And he's rusty as all nails, I guess. But hey, it's okay. We'll get through this. I don't know what to do for a turn there yet. But give the man a break. I've played through it twice. I should record. Here we go. Actually. Now, for those at home, here's a fun trick. So what I'm going to do here is loop this section, right? Cool. So that's going to be the 16 or whatever if we have a rapper or a singer or you know, whatever's going on, right? Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go to the other side here. How long, how long? Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. And the reason I'm recording it here is because then it won't stop at the 16 bars. It'll just keep going and loop on that bar, but still record here. It's a neat little trick. Alright, I think that last one was pretty good. Whew! Okay. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, because I have a 6-inch screen laptop that I'm using to stream with, and I wish I was kidding, but yep. So I can't really see anything on it. Barely the chat screen. Okay. Okay.
James with the drip.
All right. There is our loop. Da, 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 da. All right, cool. Sounds good. Man, and I hate to admit it, but loops make me lazy sometimes, and it's bad. But at the same time, like, if I have to play for a show, I'll definitely practice a lot more. Who knows? You never know with this guy over here. Okay, so you do that there, undo that. Let's bring it on. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Loop it. Okay. And what we're gonna do is take that. Boom, baby. Yeah, that's the way right there. Yeah. Maybe one more time. Actually, better than that. Let's just extend you. Yeah, there's the extender. All right. Let's listen to it.
James with the drip.
Okay. I kind of like singing every once in a while. Slowly but surely we'll win the race. Slowly but surely we'll win the race. I don't even know. That just came to my mind. Having fun. All right, just because I'm a solutions person, all right? Let's see how that sounds. Yes, technology, my friends. Technology. Why get out the bass guitar again when you can just use technology? Is it cheating? Well, basically. But it's understandable. I don't know. I don't want to call it cheating. I want to call it resourceful. Using the tools that are available. You know, almost like trying to, I don't know, use your shoe for beating in a hammer. I mean, beating in like a nail instead of a hammer. You know, when the hammer's available, it's a better tool. Use the better tool. I don't know. Maybe not the best analogy. Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this earlier, but wanted to make sure. Might have to get off the stream soon. But in all fairness, we're at a decent. So, in other news, might have a guest producer come over, which we can maybe make another song. Maybe not. We'll see. This one's pretty good right now. I mean, shoot. We are about 2 hours into the stream at this point, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hours into the stream, and we have just about everything we need, except for a good vocal line, which, let me tell you, I sang something earlier. Not completely sure what it was. Might have been rubbish. But that's why you record these streams. So, he's still gonna let me know. So while we have some time, let's have some fun here, guys. Let's have some fun. So Arturia, they got their effects collection, and of course they dumped all their stuff in the same folder for me, so I can no longer really decipher. So that's probably messing with your guys' ears pretty bad because this is mic. But it's ELQ for those at home. Oh yeah. I'm just joking. I don't know if it really truly is ELQ or not. It's just the industry standard microphone. Because no matter which troll wants to get on to me about ELQ on this matter, it only matters what he thinks. Because it's his level. Joking. I mean, So, maybe on this one, let's see how another riser sounds on that second one, right? Because it's almost like this dips out a little bit on sound, and I bet there's like a small pocket in there that we could fit something in, Just looking for that pocket there. Short sweeps. Let's find those extra short sweeps. That was a little longer than I was expecting. Mini sweep, maybe that's it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Joking. That goes out to Joe Stewart. Sorry, one of my buddies that just recovered from COVID. Congratulations, buddy. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, there it is. There it is. That sounds good. What do you think? Does it sound good? All right, cool. All right, so we're getting to that time of the song where we really start to have fun. Why? Because, man, as long as. Man, I get all into this, and then someone needs a ride. But it's okay. It's my homie Jimmy. Titan Nibiru. He's a good guy. Real good guy. Real guy at music. Real great guy. So what I was going to talk about, maybe we'll do in another episode. And you've probably seen it before if you've watched mine. It's a couple little fun things here. Okay, it's 47 degrees out. If it wasn't raining, the top would be down. I think it was either middle school or high. It was middle school PE. I remember specifically our teacher telling us, as long as it's 40 degrees, we're going outside, so bundle up. So I keep true to that. All right, well, getting called. 1 second. Oh, hey. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, just chilling, dude. What's up? All right, sorry about that. But, just wanted to say that I really appreciate you guys for listening in today, watching in today, checking out, hopefully learning something. If you could do me a big favor, have a great day. God bless, and make it a great one. This is James with the drip coming to you from the Dripatorium. Make it a great one.